They say lightning doesn't announce itself, it simply strikes. Lamine Yamal has been striking with a frequency that has left even seasoned observers blinking, and when Emmanuel Petit steps forward to both applaud and caution, you pay attention. In a little over a season, the teenager has turned what used to be hopeful whispers into full-throated conversation. The way he takes the ball, bends a defense with a single feint, or drags two defenders out of position to create daylight for a teammate, moments that force commentators to reach for the biggest names in history. Yet Petit's message is blunt and essential. Raw jaw-dropping talent can lift you to the headlines, but mentality and maturity decide whether you stay there. That dichotomy, electric skill versus steely temperament, is the story unfolding now. On the field, Yamal is the kind of disruptive genius that every coach dreams of and every opponent fears. His technique is not just flair for the gallery, it repeatedly transforms Strasbourg-sized gaps into slivers that somehow become goal opportunities. Teammates find him, systems bend for him, and the crowd roars because with him, the game escalates into something more dangerous, more decisive. But talent creates its own gravity. Fans, pundits, brands, and an unrelenting social media ecosystem start orbiting, and that external pressure is where Petit's warning lands hardest. He points to Champions League titles, year-on-year consistency, and the tempering effect of surviving hard nights, the losses, the injuries, the moments when everyone expects you to fail and you don't. That crucible, Petit argues, is the sieve that separates fleeting stardom from a durable legacy. The mention of the Ballon d'Or is not idle hyperbole. It is the ultimate measure that youth oft mistakes for a finish line rather than a checkpoint. Petit also draws a careful parallel to careers that flashed brilliantly under green lights and then stumbled when the colours changed, reminding us that comparison is a two-way street. Greatness invites envy and tests that can unravel confidence if not met with discipline. Off the pitch, the advice is equally concrete. Manage communication, curb careless confidence on social platforms, and let on-field excellence define the narrative before commentary does. Those are not moral lessons so much as protective strategy, media training, wise mentorship, and a squad culture that absorbs mistakes and turns them into lessons. For Barcelona, this is a managerial and institutional moment. How do you shepherd a prodigy in a club that worships legends but also lives by relentless ambition? The answer matters because a player like Yamal doesn't mature in a vacuum. He grows inside a team under coaches, beside veterans who can either inflate or anchor him. Petit's final point is both a warning and a roadmap. Be brilliant, yes, but prepare to be knocked down and know how you will get back up. The coming months provide the clearest tests. Domestic campaigns that demand consistency, European nights where pedigree is both challenged and forged, and international stages that raise the scrutiny tenfold. When the calendar tightens and opponents no longer give space, when headlines shift from awe to expectation, Lamine's response will tell us which story we are watching. A boy carried by talent or a superstar tempered by hardship. Fans will debate the Messi label, pundits will parse every interview, and social feeds will amplify every misstep, but the truest measure won't be in comparisons or viral clips. It will be in how he handles a run of poor form, how he reacts to criticism, and whether he lets temporary applause reshape his focus. If Petit's words sting, it is because they are meant to wake up a conversation that too often starts only after the fall. For Barcelona, for Spain, and for the millions watching, the narrative is taught with possibility and peril. There is a simple, urgent truth at the heart of it. Talent opens the door, but character decides whether you walk through it and claim what you could become. Keep your eyes on the fixtures ahead. They are not just matches, they are the first chapters of a career that could yet rewrite expectations or quietly become another lesson in how fragile early fame can be.